Hello guys, we are back for another video. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever we upload. Also, if you like the content, let me know by hitting that thumbs up. And as you guys always do, let me know what you guys think in the comments, okay? So let me just get to the point here. I would normally talk about the episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I won't say recaps because I don't like recaps. I just actually like to pick out specific instances, with the reality shows and talk about them. The reason that I have not done very much on Real Housewives of Atlanta this season, because frankly, guys, it's been boring as hell. And it's been so many little small things that's not even worth talking about. In all honesty, I feel like nobody has a storyline, with the exception of Drew. But the issue with her particular storyline is it's the end of the season, and now the last few episodes we're talking about, does Drew like women, or is she cheating on her husband with a woman? So it's kind of like, okay, the season has wrapped. In the last two episodes, this is the only thing you guys are talking about. um we Sanya, that's great. She now is having a baby. That's great. But keep in mind that came at the end of the season. Kenya, no storyline. Candy, no storyline. Sheree, okay, Martell, but no storyline. Marlo, I'm gonna say the same thing, no storyline. Marlo, there was a little issue with Candy not, what was that, with her nephew or cousin or something, just a bunch of bullshit. So the whole entire season has been BS. So it has not been really worth me talking about, because it's like, what do we talk about? We're talking about fake storylines. Kenya and another one of her fake boyfriends that she's brought on the show. None of these ladies are being real about their real lives. And unfortunately, I don't believe that this is what Real Housewives of Atlanta used to be about. We have these fake storylines, Kenya with another fake boyfriend, and then you have Candy throwing Marlo under the bus on her speak on it, saying, is Marlo's boyfriend fake? Well, Candy, what we do know is that your friend Kenya always has a fake boyfriend. And it seemed like she had a fake marriage as well, because nobody takes that long to be divorced. And then we have Sheree. I mean, is Sheree's relationship with Martell, is that fake? So it's just so much BS with this cast. And as the fans have stated, fire their asses, because it's just like, you guys are clocking in to work to get a check and you have bullshit storylines. Kenya is going through a whole divorce. She barely or does not want to talk about it on the show. If somebody, talks about her marriage, it's a problem. She's forever bringing her child to trips like she can't afford a babysitter. It's irritating. Like, it's very irritating. Kenya has issues with her family. Why is she not talking about that on the show? Why is Kenya not talking about, the fact that her family doesn't even know her daughter? Why is none of this stuff being talked about? Sanya, I think she's authentic. Candy and Kenya, I believe they know how to get on this show and do minimal, and get a check. Now, Candy has given great storyline, but I do believe when you get to be on the show for this long, you know how to maneuver around things and not give a storyline. Kenya has been openly candid when she did that interview with Carlos, and basically saying, being on these shows is not about story. So we know that it's not about story, Kenya, because you do not have a story. And your claim to fame has always been being a villain and being nasty and ugly to everybody but Candy. That has been your total claim to fame. And you know what? It's tiring. We want to see Kenya in therapy. We want to see Kenya healed. We want to see Kenya in a real relationship and not one that she probably paid for. With Sheree, Sheree brings what she brings. Sheree is in and out. I think she brought something. Marlo, I don't know about Marlo. I think a lot of Marlo's storyline was, I'm not buying the whole I'm mad at Candy from, something that happened 10 years ago or however long. That was just giving too much energy. With Drew, she lied too much. Like, you don't know what is authentic with her, because it seems like she comes on Real Housewives of Atlanta and she starts acting as if she's getting paid to be faker than what she is. So let's get into what's going on with this cast. I'm going to show you guys the documents so that you can see it, or the I should say documents, or should I say the article, because these ladies are allegedly all being fired and they're going to start with a brand new cast. And honestly, I am here for it. You have Kenya and Candy that's making the most money. Kenya is complaining. She's not happy. She's talking about a lot of stuff. Girl, go. Just go. If you're not happy and they're not giving you what you want, because you surely not giving us what we need, you should leave. So these ladies will not be on the cast for the upcoming season. Let's get into it. Okay, guys. So I'm bringing up an article here. Let's see here. In this article is basically, let's go back up here. It says exclusive Real Housewives of Atlanta reboot in the works. Production is demanding fresh new peaches after a disastrous season. So we know that this season has been a bunch of crap. We don't need to discuss or debate that. So basically, out with the old and in with the new. The Real Housewives of Atlanta is all but officially getting a complete makeover. Sources exclusively tell lovebscott.com that production made the call to recast the entire show at some point during the taping of the season 15 reunion. So this, you guys know that the reunion has already been taped. So basically, they made the call. We need to get a new cast. So it is being stated that B. Scott has some kind of contract with Bravo. So she has the exclusive information. So a source close to production tells us that Bravo is beyond thrilled with the reception of the recently rebooted Real Housewives of New York. So they're fully on board with production's decision to recast Real Housewives of Atlanta. The network is also very pleased with the upcoming seasons of The Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine. So let me let you guys know this. Candy and Kenya has been on these, whatever you call it, all over, doing these media interviews talking about how nasty, in so many words, Nene was, and how basically the network has done nothing wrong. Blase. Here's the thing: Andy was more than aware that this was coming. However, he said nothing. And frankly, I believe this is exactly what needs to happen. These women are not doing their jobs. They're on, promotional tours talking about, a person that's no longer even on the show. And to think that now they're all, going to be without a job. So let's keep going. Casting for fresh new faces is already underway. So they are already doing this. As we are reading this, they are already looking for new people. We're told production has been quietly reaching out to managers and agents looking for new girls. There is no interest in bringing back any old faces either. Not Portia Gubadia nor Kim Zolciak. Keep in mind, guys, these girls get on, these reality shows and want to be paid all of these high dollar numbers, and they are bringing absolutely nothing. As a network, they are doing these shows to make money. You guys are not bringing in the viewers. You got to go. So, as it's been speculated, Portia is coming back. They don't want Portia back. So they want fresh new faces, and that is how it's going to go. While production is looking for all new peaches, it is possible that one or two peaches stick around as friends, similar to the revamped Real Housewives of Miami. It also depends on how casting goes. It's possible that Real Housewives of Atlanta could go on a brief hiatus to give them extra time to get the casting right. And my computer is just like jumping all over the place, guys. So I'm so sorry. To get the casting right. As we previously reported, Real Housewives of Atlanta has been notoriously difficult to cast, which is the only reason why a few current housewives have gotten peaches in the first place. Now, when they say a few current housewives have gotten peaches in the first place, are they throwing shots at Marlo? Oh, okay now. Both Bravo and production are concerned with fan feedback that this has been the worst season of the show in a long time, if not ever. Production sources tell us that several of the later episodes were re edited to try and make an entertaining show, not to show favoritism toward any one cast member. If you guys remember, Kenya has been all over social media, basically saying that she was made to look a certain kind of way and they made Marlo look better. Well, Kenya, apparently those scenes that were edited out with regards to Kenya complained that they didn't show her grand opening or they didn't show, Brooklyn's party. Baby girl, they didn't show it because nothing was going on and they pretty much have a show to run, honey. So, with regards to what you're talking about, nobody cares at this, juncture. Kenya Moore has been very vocal about production allegedly cutting out her storyline. Um, and editing her salon event out for the final episode. But our sources say that the reason Kenya's event wasn't shown is because it was dry and nothing happened, even with nearly the entire cast in attendance. So did you guys hear that? It's not that they just completely edited her stuff out. Baby girl, it was boring. It was dry. Nothing was going on. This is a reality show. They're looking for some element of drama, and your stuff was boring. And this is why you got to go. So Kenya, she looks like her tweet is here. Completely false. I wanted it seen because it's marketing and the show follows my life. My salon spa opening has a beginning, middle, and end. The end opening and completion was intentionally deleted while others were focused on that fell out of the sky. Girl, goodbye. If you don't like working here, just quit. Okay. So let's keep moving. If you're not happy, girl, you're not even bringing none to this show, and you complaining. She gonna probably be the first to go. All right. So I'm just reading the article, and I'm scrolling down here. As we've previously reported, Kenya, a Real Housewife of Atlanta, is her salary is quite hefty. So this woman is being paid all of this money and she's complaining about little things. I'll tell you what the problem is with Kenya. Candy gets a lot of airtime with her businesses and now she's angry. But the difference with her and Candy is Candy started I won't say she started, but this is something that Candy had been doing repeatedly with showing her businesses. So this is just what Candy does. So you can't be angry because you're not getting what you would like to get. Because Kenya, you've been known to be a villain, and that is what they have allowed you to be because that is what you classify yourself. Okay. So Kenya has a hefty salary, and they are the highest paid housewife. I'm sorry. Let me reread this. It says, as previously reported, Candy has a high salary, and she is the highest paid across all franchises. The network could get an entirely new cast for less than what they pay either Kenya or Candy. So come on, guys. To put it into perspective, both ladies are making around 100,000 per episode. So for every time they are making about 100,000. Are you kidding me? And they're giving absolutely nothing. The entire cast of Real Housewives of New York reboot are making around that for their entire season. So with they're paying Candy about $100,000 in Kenya per episode. The ladies from the other reality show, Real Housewives of New York, they're making that for the entire season. So that's just one more reason as to why production and the network are down for they want to reboot this show. So this show is definitely going to be rebooted. They are not going to move forward. The network is not looking to move forward with this cast, guys. Think about it. $100,000 per episode. Per episode. That's a lot of money. And you bring absolutely nothing to the show. They're in the business of making money. So if they have totally rebooted another cast in which they're paying those people 100,000 for the season, that's still good money. Think about it. You get to promote your brand. You've never been on television, or if you have, you haven't been like a recurring cast member on a reality show. So it's going to be a win-win. The fans are complaining. This show is a disaster. That's why I don't even talk about it on my channel, because it's like, what are we talking about? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But let me know what you guys think. I mean, Candy and Kenya, Marlo, Drew, Sanya. I mean, Sheree has left and came back so many times, so that she may still have that option. But these ladies are done. They are done. I'm just thinking like $100,000 per episode. Let me tell you something. If I'm getting paid $100,000 per episode, we gonna give some TV. We not gonna be giving no fake mess. Uh, Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next video.